All right, now, just like we have been telling you, Joe Biden has repeatedly lied about never, not one time, ever talking to his son about his foreign business dealings. And tonight we have new evidence exposing this Biden family foreign syndicate because a new review from Fox News Digital finds that Biden met with Hunter's business associates at least 14 times while he was vice president. We have pictures of some of the meetings. Now, earlier today, Congressman Matt Gaetz pressed a senior Biden DOJ official on Hunter's dealings and why the department appears hell-bent on protecting Hunter no matter what. Take a look.
Where's the laptop? Do you know where Hunter Biden's laptop is?
Again, I'm not going to talk about any potential ongoing investigation as I sit here.
Do you know where it is?
I'm not going to talk about any ongoing investigation.
You come here and you tell us you follow the facts and the law, but you can't even follow a laptop that you guys have had for 3 years. The good news is you're not the only ones with that laptop. So Patrick Ho was convicted of bribing government officials in Africa, and he gave $1 million to Hunter Biden. Are you familiar with that?
I'm not going to speak about any ongoing investigation.
Is that an ongoing investigation?
I'm not going to speak about any potential ongoing investigation.
Don't you see that degrades the country's belief in you guys when you have whistleblowers saying that you're purposefully rat-holing this information, and then you come here and say you won't talk about it?
Here with reaction, Congressman Matt Gaetz of Florida, who is, you have a primary coming up, I hear, right? I know you're well-liked in your district, and I'm sure you'll do well. You know, we found out that the DOJ and the FBI were apparently protecting Hunter Biden and Joe Biden by claiming that things we would call evidence were nothing but Russian disinformation. Add that to your line of questioning, and I think you have an even bigger story on top of, 14 examples of Joe Biden meeting with Hunter's foreign business partners.
The Biden family crime spree is ongoing. It's unfolding before our eyes. And today we learned more about the people inside our own government who are helping them. You know, you have Hunter Biden selling the influence to foreign governments, and then Joe Biden specifically has a role meeting with Hunter's associates. Fox News broke the huge story, 14 specific examples, each one of those representing a lie, because remember, Joe Biden told us he was never involved in his son's business deals. Now they're getting rich, America's getting a recession. And FBI whistleblowers are now coming forward to tell us that anytime there's derogatory information that comes forward about Hunter, they just label it foreign interference and they stick it in a drawer. The irony in that is that Hunter Biden is the white glove valet of foreign interference inside of our country, and they're getting deliverables for it, Sean. The Trump-China initiative was a way to focus prosecutions to stop Chinese espionage. Well, this Biden DOJ, they did away with the China initiative. That's allowing more of this malign influence and certainly showing that this is a compromised first family.
We saw that Biden leveraged $1 billion to get a Ukrainian prosecutor fired in 6 hours. We know that he had no experience and made millions there. We know he made millions from a Russian oligarch. Is that the reason why Joe gave the Nord Stream 2 pipeline waiver to Putin while simultaneously canceling the Keystone XL pipeline? Is that why he's going to lift tariffs in the case of China, why he sat quietly and got a beat down from President Xi today? Is that why, I guess, that he's not taking on China and the origins of the COVID virus? Is there, in other words, that these countries have Hunter and the family? Do they have the family compromised? I would argue yes, because Libya did.
Well, I gave the head of the National Security Division of the Department of Justice the opportunity today to say unequivocally Joe Biden is not compromised. And you know what? He couldn't do it. And when talking about Hunter, he specifically cited ongoing investigations. Now, those might be investigations to nowhere, because I don't think anyone in this FBI really wants to be involved in holding the Biden family accountable. But we can directly tie the actions in U.S. policy to the travel of Hunter Biden. We can tie the granting of business licenses to introductions that Hunter Biden specifically made to Joe Biden. So this isn't just a wayward son doing strange things all around the world. Both Hunter Biden and Joe Biden have specific roles within the Biden crime family. They're getting very wealthy doing it, and U.S. policy is suffering as a consequence while the Chinese Communist Party laughs at us. And they take over our government without even firing a single shot.
And you know, if you're a conservative or a Republican and you jaywalk, you get 10 years. You get, you know, a pre-dawn raid, guns drawn, CNN cameras. But if you're a Democrat, you get away with anything. That's the way. We don't have equal justice under the law, in my opinion, anymore.